Alright, it'll be up to the login room. So here is my lovely assistant, Mitch, who's showing me his version of the map. Okay, so what we've got here is almost a finished copy of what you're doing. So we've got our top sheet, okay. Actually, let's start. I'm going to start from the very bottom, so I'm going to take all that away. Alright, so you can see you've got his map. Alright, actually, let me do it there. So we've got his map here, okay. So the map is quite basic, okay. When you take away the word of the day, exactly. When you take away those colours, there's really not much on his map. It's pretty much square. But he's got his bolts, okay. He's got his legends, he's got everything there. Then the next step is drawing the. Exactly. Okay. And so what Mitch has decided to do is going to say, right, anything 1800 to 2000 is going to be dark red. Anything 1600 to 1800 is going to be orange. 1400 to 1600 is a lighter orange. And 1200 to 1400 is green. So he has now drawn in those colours. Okay, he's coloured that in. So a lot of you have got that. You've gone that one, makes sense. All right. And so what you're looking at, if you look at that without the contour lines and using that elevation there, you can see, all right, this is obviously the highest point, and then it's gradually going down. Okay. So this section here is quite a lot flatter than, say, this section here. You can see it gets steeper there than it does here. So that's great. That's his first section done. All right. And now we're doing, very carefully, if we plonk the contour that way.
Yeah, the other way. Flip it over. No, keep going. Flip it around. Yeah, that
yes,
way.
excellent. All right. Now we've got our contour lines. So Mitch is now drawing all his contour lines here, and you can see how they match up to his colours. Okay? So I'm assuming he's figured out his elevation here from the main contour intervals there, and the main number contour lines. He's done, that's where his colours go. So you can see how that fits in perfectly. So now we're starting to see the map, starting to make a bit more sense. Alright, and now he's got his second one, which is that one.
The other way.
Other way.
Flip it over.
Flip it over. Spin it around.
Yep.
Alright. And what are we showing in this one, Mitch?
That's all
the topographic?
Yeah, the topographic.
Alright, so now we've got our topographic layer on top of there. Now if you look at Mitch's legend, over here, he said, right, anything with 3 circles is going to be forests. Alright, so if we zoom back out for a sec, Mitch, he's done that section there. So right, we now know that section is a section of forest. Okay? And what do the lines mean? Snow. So that is a section, that's where it's snowing on the game. So we've got that section done. And then we have the last one, which is going to be, oh, I've got it in line. We plonk that over.
Yep.
And now we've got our grid on there as well. Okay, and that's it. He's done. He's got his numbers down there, which are great because they're double digits, which is what we need to have. Okay, and he's got them running at the top as well. These being what again? Eastings, excellent, and Northings. So that's his map done. All right, and then he'll plonk his name on top of that. But that's his map. Now from this map, he can then do those 6 questions quite easily. Okay, so he hasn't got any specific points on here yet. But what he's going to do is he's going to pick, I think 5? I think something like that. He's going to pick 5 points from here, and he's going to give me 6 to get grid references for what they mean. Now, something like Mitch, for instance, he might not have any particular landmarks in here. There might not be a certain point, so you can of course make one up. You can say, right, here is the, hut, or here is a tall tree, or whatever you want it to be, and then you use that as a point. But does that kind of make sense when you see it that way? All right, so let's pull it back. So, just like an onion, we go back. So, topographic details, you choose what you've got. Obviously, yours are going to be different to Mitch's. You know, if you don't have a forest, if you don't have snow, you're going to choose something different. Pull that one back. All right, contour lines, again, quite detailed, but he's doing a mountain that is very, very steep, so these contour lines are quite close together. I know someone's doing Ayers Rock, which was cool, which would have all the contour lines in this center part, and then the rest would be almost flat because it's in the desert. Take that away, and then we've got our chloropleth, and then we've got our basic map. And that's it. So, it's quite easy. That's cool. Excellent, thank you, Mitch.